Well, to me, I feel as though Dan Gilbert, um, he's wrong for making those comments, because it's like before LeBron came over there, the Cavaliers wasn't really as known as they are known now, and LeBron, I would say he helped raise that team. He helped make it come sort of like, you know, I guess I could say like the Lakers of the East without the championship. It's not, I'm not sending no shots or anything like that because they didn't win no championship. But I'm saying, he basically made it famous. Like, I don't see how you can call somebody a coward, and bash them, saying that they're self-proclaimed king or whatever he said, like making a statement like that after making the team have the best record 2 seasons straight, plus to winning the MVP award 2 seasons straight. And, to me, I'll say Kobe is the best player in the game today. But, I argue with a lot of people. A lot of people say James is the best, hands down. But, I don't think it's right for those people to throw stones at his billboard and burn his jersey because it's like it's showing disrespect. At the end of the day, LeBron's human. He's not God. He can't grant a championship or whatever. You can't blame LeBron for not coming back because he wants to win the championship so bad, but he failed twice. And I believe that LeBron didn't quit last year, but he quit this year. He quit those last 2 games against the Celtics for the fact that it looked like something was bothering him. There was rumors about Delonte West sleeping with his mom, which I think was a rumor. But I think probably him and Dan Gilbert got in an argument or whatever, and I guess he just couldn't take it no more, or it had to be something with Dan Gilbert, because they're saying a lot of stuff, and he's over here just, at the end of the day, I don't think everybody in Cleveland and Akron, I think they all deserve to apologize to LeBron, especially Dan Gilbert, because that's foul right there. Why would you, like, now look at it now, like, let's say LeBron wins the championship, or whether he starts to retire, or whether he wants to retire his jersey with the Cavs, or whether they gonna, they would want their hometown hero to bring that over there. But at the end of the day, I just hope everybody just stop hating on LeBron or whatever, because it's not his fault. I could put the blame on Chris Bosh or whatever, because Chris Bosh is supposed to go over there, but at the end of the day, it's pointless to burn this jersey. It really is. You burn this jersey, what is it gonna do? It's not doing nothing at all. Having a riot just because the man wouldn't, come back to the team and like look at the squad, And the same way with the Knicks fans too, because everybody's on Facebook saying LeBron should have went to the Knicks or whatever. LeBron and Murray was not going to do nothing to the Lakers, the Magic, and the Celtics. They probably make the playoffs, but never pass the first round. So, I think everybody in New York, and I'm a New York native too, whatever, but I hate to say it, but I think everybody in New York need to just, get off that. And I'm sad too that they even booed LeBron at Carmelo Anthony's wedding. Like, that's crazy. How you, like, for real, like, you at a wedding and you booed him, like, just because he didn't go to the Knicks. I think people are just taking this thing too far. I love the game of basketball, but I wouldn't take it that far. It's like you guys basically, it's like they treating LeBron like how they treated Kobe during that whole scandal back in 2003 with the whole, I guess, rape thing or whatever. Everybody's like hating on LeBron, but wait, LeBron finally win that championship when he started, Cause he didn't commit no crime, you know. There's no reason for everybody to like dog him like that, you know. But when he win that championship, if he actually go for 8 or 10 or whatever, everybody's gonna love him again or whatever. But I just hope there's no riot when they meet. I definitely hope that David Stern, you know, makes the schedule Christmas time. Both teams play against each other, whether if Miami's home or Cleveland's home, it don't matter. That'll be the game to watch or whatever. But you know, most importantly, Cavaliers will not win the championship next year. They will definitely not make the playoffs next year. You know, I hope Shaq retires. I hope Z goes to the Heat. I hope Booby demands a trade. Like, not saying like, you know, the Cavs, their dynasty's finished because they have no LeBron. You know, at the end of the day, they needed him more than LeBron needed them. But LeBron just needed more pieces. That's about it.